Okay. Good morning, everyone. And today in this class, we'll discuss the kinematical indeterminacy, some of the problems, and as well as we'll revise the statical indeterminacies. So after this class, I would like to take a quiz. I will float and questions in your WhatsApp group. Please, everyone, do attend that. How much you know that at least you could try this, right? So in previous class, we have already discussed the some of the problems that is related to your kinematical indeterminacies. At the same time, the some of the problems will take on in this class also to be good familiar with those problems, those kind of things, right? So now, in previous class, I have started solving the question paper problems in your that is external exams, right? So now I will take another example. I hope many of you, all of you have taken the formulas, and all of you know that how to calculate the particular degrees of freedom for a given frame or a beam, right? So let us, I will take an example. I will take an example with a frame that need to be calculated for the degrees of freedom. So how many degrees of freedom are there in a given frame that has to be carried out? Right, now we'll take another one over here. Right, along with this, you can have an floor. For this, I would like to give an hinge over here. For this, I would like to give an hinge, that is a release at this point. So
Hello.
now, yes,
Sir, your screen is not visible.
screen is not visible. Okay, sorry. Now is this visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So now this is a frame we could consider for the calculation, and that is to know the degrees of freedom over here. And the particular problem will be considered as a rigid body, right? Which is not, which is inextensible. The axial forces are not considered over here, right? So now with this data, can you able to calculate that the kinematic indeterminacy of this given frame, since the condition is rigid, the given frame is rigid or it is inextensible or axial deformations are restrained. So can you able to calculate the degrees of freedom for this structure? If yes, you can try, or else I will solve this. I will give a minute of time. Yes?
Solve this problem, sir. We will try next one.
Okay, fine. So here, at the first, we should look at the frame. So since the degrees of freedom, if you are observing, at every joint will be having a 3 degrees of freedom. We all know that at every joint will be having a 3 degrees of freedom. So with this kind, with this note, what we can have, the kinematic indeterminacy for the given frame is 3 numbers of no degrees of freedoms are there at each joint. So that is why 3 times of the joint. So if in this joint, if you have any of the supports, and due to those support reaction, the degree of freedom will be restrained. For that reason, I am deducting the external reactions. External RE means reactions, that is externally, or else we can say that is yes reactions that I could deduct it. After this, we have to observe whether the particular member or particular structure is rigid. If it is rigid, we have to consider a value of m. If it is not rigid, we have to consider the axial deformations. Then the number of members will not be considered in that manner. We already discussed this thing, right? And after this, if there any of the release reactions are there, we have to consider those terms. Because release reaction, why I am taking the plus sign is because that is releasing some of the reactions, and that release means the particular frame or a beam will be having the ability to move the released direction. That means there is a degree of freedom to move in the direction where the hinge or a release is provided, right? So here the decay is considered in this manner. So how many joints are there? Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Six.
6,
Six.
7, 8, and 9. 9 numbers of joints are right, and minus. So how many external reactions are there? Here there are 3 external reactions. Here there are 3 external reactions. Am I right? And here there are 2 external reactions. Right? 3, 3 is 6 plus 2. That means 8 external reactions are there. Now, so members, how many members are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 numbers of members are there plus. So can you able to tell me how many release reactions are here? So here the hinge or the release reaction is provided at this point, means at this location there are 4 beams or 4 numbers of members are connected. That means 4 minus 1, right? 4 I could write in this manner so that you can understand. 4 minus 1 plus we have another hinge over here, so that is 3 minus 1. There are 3 numbers of members are connected at one joint, and that joint is considered as a hinge. So that means we can consider 3 minus 1, that is m dash minus 1 what we have considered. And again at this place we have 2 minus 1. At this point we have 2 minus 1. This is what the total degrees of freedom. So can you able to calculate and tell me? So 9 into 3, 27 minus 18 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So degree of kinematic indeterminacy for the structure is how much? Calculate and tell me. Yes?
25, sir.
25.
5.
Good. This is how the kinematic indeterminacy. Yes. This is how the kinematic indeterminacy of the structure is to be calculated when the particular members are given as a rigid. At the same time, if the axial deformations are considered, the m value will be neglected. The m value will be neglected, and the axial deformations are considered, and the value will be of 35, right? And the minus 10 will be deducted over here. So that is how much? That is 27, right? Minus 8 plus 6, right? 27 minus, right? 27 minus 8 plus 6 will be 35.
25.
How much it is? 29. Decay will be 29, right? So in this manner we have to consider. So let us take another problem. So this will take another problem. So just I will draw an frame over here. Here I will write a simple frame I would like to take here. Just so let's take a simple support here, that is fixed one. So this is the frame that is given to calculate or determine the degrees of freedom or degrees of kinematical indeterminacy for the given structure. So now can you able to calculate now? The simple one. I need degrees of kinematic indeterminacy for the given frame. 3 times of the joints minus external reactions, we have to deduct it later. So here let us consider the axial deformations. Axial deformations we can consider, that means the body is extensible, body is not rigid. So that means the decay value will be 3 times of joints. How many joints are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 numbers of joints are here, minus. So there are 9 numbers of reactions, minus. Since the body, the particular frame is considered to be an axially deformed, and that means axial deformations are considered, the value of m will be 0. And again, there is no released reactions in the frame, then it would be 0.
Sir,
So now,
sir, I am getting confusion in the laser reaction only, sir.
so release reaction in the sense, at the same, the reaction, that means the hinges will be provided in any of the member over here. Right?
Not provided, then it is 0.
It is not provided, then it will be 0.
Okay.
In previous problem, we have considered the hinge.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
I will consider. I will end up this on before, and I will show you. Okay. So how much it will be? 26. 20. How many? How much it is?
24.
24. Right. So here, see, the release reactions will be provided in this manner.
Yes.
Right. So in the case if the release reactions are not provided, the particular frame will be shown in this way. Right. So this is at the same time, can you able to calculate the statical indeterminacy for this structure? That is statical. That is ds.
Yes, sir.
So all of you, please calculate and tell me. If you want, I could write the equations over here. That is dse plus dsi. So dse is equal to r minus 3. dsi, which is equal to 3c minus rr. Since it is frame, it is framed connection.
3c minus r. Total number of reactions are 11.
There is a closed loop 1,
Yes.
2, and 3. There are 3 numbers of closed loop, and we don't have any release reactions.
Yes.
And the external reactions are 3
is
here,
11. More 9.
right? And then so 9 minus 3.
6.
9, it will be a 6, 1. Here how much it is? 3 into 3.
3.
Minus 0, because the release reactions are not here, since it is 9. So total will be of 9 plus 6, 15.
15. Yes.
Are you getting, all of you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are getting, sir.
Right. So let us another problem I would like to consider over here. So see, whenever you want to be familiar with these kinematical as well as in statical indeterminacies, you need to have or you need to solve a more number of problems. Then only you will be understanding the concepts, and or else you will be able to calculate the things, the reactions or internal hinges, right, release reactions, these are all kinds of things. So a simple frame I would like to take. So here calculate what is the kinematical indeterminacy as well as the statical indeterminacy, the value of dk as well as the value of ds. The same question will be asked in your external exams also. They will give the frame like this and ask to calculate and ask to say that the kinematic as well as statical indeterminacy of the given structure. So take it as a rigid body. Sorry, that is you can take it as an inextensible. It is not a flexible body. You can take it, or axial deformations you can consider, not rigid. So all of you, I request everyone to try this. Right, Jeevan, Shivani, Shweta, Sujata, everyone, please try this. Don't sit quiet. You will be getting only when you are trying this.
Okay.
So here ds external reactions will be there, but we don't have any hinge as well as the closed loop, since 6 minus 3, that is r minus 3, that is 6, and 3 plus 3 will be here, 6 minus 3. So the statical indeterminacy of the given structure is 3. So kinematical indeterminacy, so how do you calculate? So 3 times of the joints, so 1 2 3 4 5 numbers of joints, 15, right? And here the number of external reactions are deducted, minus 6, and since it is not rigid, we are not going to consider any member over here, and again there is no external, that is hinge or release reactions provided.
Yes.
So 15 minus 6 will be of 9. So the kinematical indeterminacy of the given frame is 9, and the statical indeterminacy of the given frame is 3.
Yes.
Right? Okay, let us take another problem. You can I will draw over here.
I have one problem here, sir, about kinetic indeterminacy. Can I share it in WhatsApp, sir? Could you solve that?
Yes, yes. So I will take another problem over here. We could take a simple frame over here like this. We can take an overhanging beam in this case. We can take an overhanging beam. I will draw over here. Let us take a pin jointed connection. After this, let us consider a roll around. In this question, they have it is mentioned that all the beams are axially rigid. I will write here, all the beams are axially rigid one. Sensible. So now calculate the kinematic indeterminacy of the given structure, the value of dk. Okay, Aruna will solve this now.
Yes.
Now can you able to solve this dk value for this?
Solving, sir. Yeah, solving.
See here, please do understand the statement given. All the beams they have said only
Not-
beams are to be considered, not these columns. That means the value of m will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They have given all the they have not said all the members are inextensible or all the members are rigid. They said only all the beams are axially rigid.
Hmm.
All of you trying?
Yes, sir.
Shweta,
Yes, sir.
are you trying?
Yes, sir.
Nehal, Yuvraj?
Sir, doing so.
Yes. Yuvraj? Yuvraj Hiremat? Don't sit quiet. If you try, then only you will be coming to know that whether you know how to solve or not. If you don't
Sir,
know,
could
let us
you-
discuss.
Yes.
Yes?
No, sir, nothing, nothing. Sir, kinematic indeterminacy is, sir, 16.
Value of dk. So, any other answers? Shweta?
Yes, sir.
Yes, what is the answer?
Sir, doing, sir.
Okay. Remaining Sujata. Anraj? Anraj, are you listening? Anraj? Since m is equal to 5, right? So external reactions you need. So what is there to take this much of time? See, so how many external reactions are here? Here it is 3, right? Here it is 2,
2.
here it is 1,
Yeah, 9.
correct? After this, how many joints are here? 1 joint, 2 joint, and 3 joint, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10,
10.
right?
Okay, okay.
This is
Right.
also a joint,
Okay, sorry, sir. I've taken that 9.
right? 3 times of the joints are 10 minus external reactions 3 plus 3 it is 6 minus all the beams are axially rigid, so beams are considered
19.
as a 5, and we don't have any release reactions.
19.
Yes, 30 minus
19, sir.
6 minus 5. So all of you getting the same answers?
Yes, sir.
19. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, fine. So Arun, whatever you have asked the question, that is very simple. The question is in this manner, that is a fixed connection having the beam, and at the same time they have given the condition in this manner, correct?
Okay, sir.
That two roller, right?
Yes, sir.
See, for this roller support, what are the reactions you can consider over here? That is one rolling and the one is horizontal movement. That
Sir,
is
the one.
here, it is the condition. It is the condition that is given over here. So for this, what the moments you can observe, that is the moment about z-axis is released and moment about the x, that is x-axis, is released. Only thing is restrained in vertical direction, correct? So
Yes.
when it is the moment is allowed to move in its z direction, we can have the movement that is support in this manner also, right? Even though we can have the movement or the support in this manner also, that means the particular support is allowed to move in any of the direction in a z axis. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Since at this point it is allowed to move with its z axis, that means the rotation is allowed and the movement is allowed in x axis, right? So that means we can have this support in this manner also or in this manner also, both of these. So let us they have asked to calculate the statical indeterminacy, correct? That is ds. Since there is any closed loops are not there and any release reactions are not there, then DSI, that is internal statical indeterminacy, is not considered. The external will be R minus 3.
4 minus
So
3.
this is 3. So how many reactions are here?
4.
That is 2. So how
4
many
minus.
reactions? That is 1. There is 4 minus 3. It is 1. That
Yes,
is
sir.
the degree of statical indeterminacy is 1.
Mm.
So if you consider the kinematic indeterminacy for the given same problem, so what would be the answer?
Yeah.
So take it as a rigid body, or else they won't express anything. They won't tell anything.
There is no answer.
If they didn't say anything, then you have to consider it as a rigid body.
Yes.
But all said to be and axial deformations are considered are extensible. In that place you have to consider the given condition. So there are two numbers of joints,
Yes,
each
sir.
joint having 3 numbers of degree of freedom. So 6 plus, that is minus, we have 4 number of external reactions, and after that they have not given any condition. I will consider the rigid condition. Since the body is rigid, which is not given any conditions for as whether it is flexible or not. After that, we don't have any release reactions.
Sir, but it is hinged. No, sir, it is hinged, no?
Yes, it is hinged, no problem.
Okay, then.
What is the problem whether it is hinged or fixed? Now here we are considering the reactions for the hinge support.
Yes,
So for
sir.
this hinge support, we have one reaction only.
Mm.
That is no, not allowed. So 6 minus 5 will be 1. Though that is a degree of kinematic indeterminacy is 1, as well as the statical indeterminacy will be 1 for the given frame.
Yes.
And at the same time, I would like to have another problem, which is all of you are getting interested or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Snehal,
Yes, sir.
right? Are you getting interest?
Yes, sir. Understanding, sir.
Okay, good. So now I will take another example in this manner. So let us take an fixed support for this. Let us take an pinned support for this. And at the same time, I would like to take an roller support for this. Right, and here I would like to extend this frame in this manner, and again I would like to extend this in this manner. So now the value of decay, calculate and tell me what is the value of kinematic indeterminacy.
Kinematic indeterminacy.
Decay. Since the condition is not discussed over here, whether it is flexible or rigid, I didn't discuss anything. That means, what will you do?
Rigid.
Yes.
Sir,
Yes.
so there are 9 points, no?
That means hinged. That means joint, sir.
Yes, sir, joints.
See, count here.
There
It is
is 20.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10, sir. 10, 10 joints, sir.
There are 10 numbers of joints.
Okay.
Sir,
Each joint is having 3 numbers of freedom. Yes, Arun?
sir, decay value is 24, sir.
Please calculate once again. So I will write the formula over here. 3 times of the joints
Yes.
minus external reactions minus, that is M, minus plus the release reactions.
Yes.
Right. So there are 3 times of 10
3 to
numbers
10
of joints
minus.
minus. That means here it is 3, here it is 2, here it is 1. 6 numbers of, right? 6 numbers of external reactions are here. The members. So members I would like to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
M is 11.
11 numbers are members are here. So 11
13.
plus 6.
Sir,
Yes.
13. 13,
Right.
sir.
Okay, sir. With I understood.
Yes.
Sir, if they mentioned the axial deformation, then it is 24.
M value will not be considered. Please do remember this.
I got confused.
Okay. So now I will take another one, and that is which is your basic thing. That means at the general thing, when what you have understood regarding this thing, that is the value, how the particular structure is stable or determinate or indeterminate, like that. Let us take a problem. So conditions will be given. So conditions will be given. I will take an example. Say the question will be asked to calculate the statical indeterminacy of the structure, right? The structure will be like this. That provided a frame structure and for this frame structure we can provide an like this, and at this location the hinge is provided. So here they won't ask anything that to calculate the numbers. They will ask whether it is stable or unstable. If it is stable, how much it is, what is the degree of indeterminate, right? So now calculate the value of statical indeterminacy, right? So let me know what is the value, what degree of indeterminate it has, the given frame. That means we have to calculate the value of DS, statical indeterminacy, not kinematical. Calculating. Simple, it is 6 minus 3.
So 3 it is, and
Is
DS
3.
reaction is 1.
And
Close the loop.
closed loop is 1. 3 minus 2 minus 1.
Minus 1.
2 minus 1 plus 3 minus 1. So 2 minus 1 will be 1, 3 minus 1 will be 2, 2 plus 3, 3, 3 minus 3, 0. So it has 3 degrees of indeterminate. The given structure is indeterminate to 3 degrees or third degrees. You got it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, got it.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now I will take another problem to solve or to determine the degrees of freedom for the frame. Okay. So this is the frame structure, and let us consider and different kinds of releases over here. Right. So for this, I would like to consider like this. Right. So for this, it is asked to calculate the degrees of freedom. So what is the value of dk? Dk in the sense the particular given structure is having the permission or freedom to move in the direction.
Yes, sir. Statical kinematic indeterminacy.
Yes. Degrees of freedom is nothing but dk value.
Sir, it is easy, sir, to solve that.
Yes. See, all of you, please solve yourself. Don't sit quiet. Please have a pen and paper and try to solve it, whether it is correct or wrong.
Is it rigid or for the axial deformation?
Since it is not given any conditions, it is not said anything. It is
DK
not
value.
like that every time you have to say this.
Okay, sir. 17 minus 7. Sir, 10, sir.
As remaining,
Members are 7. Total members are 7.
remaining, see, all of you, are you getting what we are actually doing? See, Malappa, are you listening?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you trying or not?
Yes, sir. I'm trying.
It's okay if you are your answers are wrong or you are not understanding, it's no problem. It's not like that you have to understood at a first discussion. I am telling you that at any kind of time, if you are not understanding the things, please let me know. Then only you will be getting to know how the exactly problems are solving. If you sit quiet, you won't understand. See here, so in the calculation we have got 10 numbers of kinematical indeterminacy, correct?
Yes, sir.
So what are those 10 numbers of kinematical indeterminacy? Let us see. Here it is 0. That means there is no any freedom for this. Right? Here it is only one. The one that is movement is allowed. Horizontal as well as vertical it is not allowed. Here it is 2. Correct? That means the movement is allowed and horizontal movement is allowed. The movement about z as well as the movement about x-axis is allowed for this support, correct? And here there are 3 numbers of freedom at each joint. So here if you consider this particular joint will allow only in this direction. The movement will be in this direction, not in this, and not movement. This particular joint will allow the frame will move only in this direction, so that I will consider 1 for this, and again we have 3 numbers of joint for this, and again 3 numbers of joint. That means at a joint we have 3 numbers of degrees of freedom, and here whenever you get a hinge in the frame you'll be getting 4 numbers. So that is like this. If you consider a beam with a hinge, the particular hinge will be loaded when it is like this. The value of delta y will be appearing and theta values are appearing, right? So since there is an support condition on either sides, the particular movement will be having in this direction. So we'll be having delta x. So delta x, theta, this theta as well as theta. There are 4 numbers of freedom, degrees of freedom will be there for a given hinge. So how much it will be? 3, 3, 3, 9, 9 plus 1, 10, 10 plus 4, 14. Right? 14 numbers plus 2 plus 3. There are 3. So that is total 17. So when it is 17, when the axial deformations are considered. If the axial deformations are not considered, then the members will be deducted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 will be deducted, and that will be 10 numbers.
Number of members
Like,
will be
right? So if at all, if they have not given any conditions, you can write both of them with axial deformation and neglecting axial deformations. So there will be no confusion in the given question. You can write both of them with axial deformation and later neglecting the axial deformations.
Yes, sir.
You got it?
Yes, sir.
Remaining, you got it?
So,
Yes, tell me.
so first you added 3 for 14, then it became 17. Then again why you why you subtracted 7?
7C, the 17 is provided with axial deformations. Whenever the particular question is asked to calculate with axial deformation, it will be having 17 numbers of kinematical indeterminacy. If the particular body is neglected the axial deformation, it will be a 7. So axial deformation in the sense the particular member will not be allowed to extend its length. The length will not be changed. The 4-meter beam is there. That means the complete 4-meter beam will be shifted. If the length is allowed to move, then there will be an increase in the length. For that reason, we are considering the members. Are you getting? Why we are deducting the members is because the members will not be having any change in its length. That means the degree of freedom will not be there. The freedom will not be allowed to change its length. For that reason, we are deducting the members.
Okay, sir.
Yes, you got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now on the whatever we have discussion regarding this, now let us take one more problem, and later we'll move on to an different question. I will take it for this. So frame will be, so I will consider the frame in this manner. Let us take an hinge over here. Like this, I will take. So all the supports I will consider fixed one. And here you are asked to calculate like this. And here you are asked to calculate the statical indeterminacy of the structure. And also you can both calculate both of them, dk as well as ds. Calculate the ds as well as dk. Calculate and tell me.
काय झालं आ मग बोलवलीस का सांग तर
Value of ds as well as value of dk.
बंडू हात दुखला बघ
Shall I write it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See here, the ds will be 12 numbers. 12 minus 3, that is 9.
पूजा पिल्लेला आणि एक पोरगा झाला
Right?
गोरू झाला
And yes, I.
काय पूजा पिल्ले ती
Yes, who is this?
तिचं सेकंड चाइल्ड
Snehal. Okay. ds is 12 minus 3, right? There are 4 numbers of supports with 3 numbers of reactions, and that is dse. And dsi will be 3 into closed loop is 1 minus we have 1 release reaction, so 3 minus 1 will be 2. Both together will be 9 plus 2 will be 11, right? So degree of statical indeterminacy for the given frame is 11. At the same time, if you want to calculate the kinematic indeterminacy, what is the value of 3 times of the j minus external reactions? Since they are not given any kind of thing, that I will consider the value of m plus released reactions. Now, so how many joints are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 3 into 12 minus reactions are 12. 4 into 3. right? Minus.
sir.
How many members are here? Let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So how many release reactions are there? M dash minus 1. M dash is 2, right? That will be 2. That is 1. So now, so 12 minus 3, sorry, 12 into 3, 36. 36 minus 24. 24 plus 1 will be 11.
So in calculator it is 13.
13. See, 12 into 3 will be 36.
36.
36 minus 12 minus 12 is 24 plus 1, right? So 36 minus 36 plus 1 is 37. 37 minus 24 is 11.
No, sir.
How much?
36 minus 24 plus 1 is 13, sir.
36 minus 24 plus 1.
Plus 1. 13,
It's
sir.
13, 13, yes. So since it is 13.
37 minus 24 also 13 only.
Yes. So this is how the kinematical indeterminacy you have to get it. So for given any frame, if it is not given any conditions, whether it is rigid or not rigid, then you can directly consider it as a rigid and can calculate. Or else if you have any doubts regarding the questions, you can both write the answers with axial deformations and neglecting the axial deformations. Right? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. With this, I would like to end this session, and I think I have already solved the more number of problems regarding the thing, that is kinematic as well as statical indeterminacy. So on this content, I would like to share an quiz, that is Google form. So please all of you attend. So I will discuss with the A division, that is B division also. So if they are also ready, then we'll take the quiz simultaneously. Okay. So I will upload the Google form in your WhatsApp group later on. So all of you are requested to attend the class, attend this quiz. Okay. So with this, I will conclude this class. We'll discuss the remaining syllabus that is contained in that is analysis of plane trusses in the coming classes. Okay. Thank you everyone. You can leave now.